I am the rocket man they talk about. I jump from star to star, I'll walk it out.
I'm your host, Shibby2142. I'm going to be playing Medic, mostly with the whole set. I don't have the melee weapon yet, but that's okay. I will be using the PV HUD. This is on KOH Nucleus. The intro is Prof, Rocket Man Remix, and I think that's pretty much everything. This is on my server as well. So hopefully that covers any comments or questions that pertain to that kind of stuff. The primary weapon I'm using is the Overdose. The Ubercharge percentage increases movement speed by up to 10%, while the con for the weapon is minus 10% damage done. Honestly, I did not notice the speed boost that much, but considering other options such as the stock syringe gun or the crossbow, I think the Overdose is okay. But I mean, I'm not completely in love with it like some of the soldier weapons that are out. And let me just throw this out there, so if you don't like it, send it back, but, you know, chew on it for a little bit. I do not play Medic that often. I do not enjoy playing Medic. Not saying Medic is a bad class, or you shouldn't play Medic. Medics are needed, and they're very important and helpful. I just enjoy blowing people up, or slicing people, or something. I don't know. I really just don't enjoy healing people that often, so I'm kind of more of a fighter than a healer or lover. Actually, I'm a pretty good lover. You guys know the Shibster. I love you guys. But Shibby, less than 3. Alright guys, well, moving on. The secondary med gun I am using is called the Quick Fix. And let's talk about this for a little bit because it's kind of confusing, so I'm going to try and break it down. First, the stats on it are the heal rate is increased by 40%, the Ubercharge rate is increased by 25%. You match the speed of any faster target that you're healing, so that's pretty cool. But the con is, and this is a really big con in my opinion, is that you're not able to overheal. And it sucks. Like, not being able to overheal is really painful, at least when I was using it. I'm just like, man, I really would rather be using something else. And then the Uber effect is also different. So the Uber effect is called the Mega Heal. The heal rate is increased by 3x times on the heal target and the medic. And the heal target and the medic are immune to stun and damage forces. And the melee weapon that I do not have in my possession because I am poor and Irish is called the Solemn Vow, and that allows you to see enemy health. Now, would I use that if I had it? Yeah, I think so, because honestly I don't use the Ubersaw or Amputator, their effects, that often. So I think it would be pretty cool, and I would use that little statue of Hippocrates, which is pretty cool. It has a plaque on it which says, "Do no harm," part of the Hippocratic Oath, which I've read most of. I do have a minor in the history of medicine, my major being biology, so that's pretty cool and I can respect that. And you will notice on the spawn that I just pushed the point because we're about to lose, and yes, it was suicide, but what else are you gonna do? Just run away and lose that way? No. One thing that our team lacked, in my opinion, was the power classes, and it felt like I really had no one to heal, which was painful. So maybe this wasn't the best map or game type to really test this not quite set, because I'm poor and Irish and do not have the melee weapon, but I really was not impressed by the Quick Fix. Possibly another trial some other time, but for this initial clinical trial, you see what I did there, not a fan. So not gonna give it a thumbs down or a thumbs up, but just kind of like a so kind of a shoulder shrug in my opinion. So, oh my god, Shibby, you're calling something bad. No, I'm just saying that I don't love it. It seems okay, but honestly, if I was to play Medic for reals, I'd probably want something with an Ubercharge or Kritzkrieg, something like that. The whole Mega Heal, I don't know. This video's viewer question is from Bull Tusk. He says, "But Shibs, Brew, what's your PC specs?" Very good question, Mr. Bull Tusk. I have a video in my Variety Videos playlist that I go over my PC. I should probably update it soon because I'm not using 2 monitors right now like I have in the video. So maybe I'll do that soon. But yeah, I'll have a link to that in the video description and you can check it out there. Now I will pose a question to you, the viewer. Why do you play the Medic class? Feel free to comment on that. Also feel free to post any more questions you have for me. Maybe I'll select you to be the viewer question of the video. And yeah, if you like the video, that would be awesome as well. Really helps me out. But Shibby, yeah, and you know, just really helps me out. I just love saying that. There's that Shibby2142 guy up to his shenanigans again. Yeah, that's kind of just how I roll. The Rocket Man they talk about. And that's really all I got for you in this edition of Shibby Does Stuff and Talks About It. So hopefully this video has been an enriching experience. You will think of me as your bro model, and I'll let this life of medic play out, and that's it. So thanks for watching.
I am the rocket man they talk about. I jump from star to star, I walk it out.